Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Okay, set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught by the receiver. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. The Boise State Broncos offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Ram down the middle. It's Wagner. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Broncos will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A play action, looking to throw. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On the ground, it's Cook. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Baker. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Touchdown, Fresno State. Add 6 more points to the total. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking for some space. It's Cook. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Baker. He finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Who makes the grab?
Il n'y a plus de batterie.
Conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. As the first down is still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Automatic at the BAT. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A quick juke. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Broncos look to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure. Defense.
The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll run it to the right side. Runs through the defender. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long. Developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. It's So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion at the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Caught over the middle, it's Cook. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
A pretty good push push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wagner. They bring him down quickly. A short friction catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
QB spicing. No gain on the play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. Quick shoot to get free. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then.
And the Boise State offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, look at a throw. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second down. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner. Tackled, but forced down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The ball is loose in the backfield.
Man. Coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Broncos have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone. This will set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Broncos line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. Single back, takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
With the catch, it's Cook. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Booker, Fresno State has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Fresno State.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Conference championship game, fourth quarter. Starts with a pass. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Baker. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Steps out of bounds. Through a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. First and goal for the offense.
Let's go.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Fresno State. Great connection there for 6 points. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. No running with the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense. defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. The Broncos getting set on first and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Dropping back. It's Baker. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first and still going.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That pass is caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Baker. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert and keep the drive going? Throw to the running back in the flat. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fresno State. That's how you finish a play.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through a tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
How about about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Fresno State.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. And with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Home Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.